Hey guys, Miles here. I'm doing another Premiere Pro tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to replace footage inside of text. So I'm going to show you what that is in a second. And if you already know what that is, then good job. I've used that. I'm starting to use that a bit more in some of my videos, and I'm kind of experimenting with it for now. Yeah. So first off, I want to say I am an idiot. I I already recorded this episode like literally 5 minutes ago, and I was editing it in Camtasia, and I pressed Command Z because the video and audio were like they were off, and because I thought that would undo it, and it deleted the entire project. So I'm like, fuck. But yeah, I'm doing it again, so whatever. Also, secondly, I'm gonna try and upload these twice a week, every Sunday or Monday, whenever I upload that first episode, and every Thursday. So yeah, expect those then, every Sunday and Thursday or whatever. I'll figure it out. Alright, so now this is the effect we're gonna be doing. Text inside of, or footage inside of text. And it's basically this. As you can see, this is the title from Chris's edit. I put a film burn inside of his text, so it would give it that cool effect. If you guys were wondering how I did that, this is how I did it. And basically, here's the effect in the project. So yeah, pretty cool. I know, right? Alright, so here's how we're gonna do it. Since my head is covering the space that you're gonna want to be seeing, we're gonna want to make a new sequence, because we're going to do this effect. You don't actually do it in the title, you do it in a different sequence, and then drag the sequence into the sequence you're working with. So since you have to get to the file thing and my head's covering that, you're gonna want to go, if you do know what I'm talking about, go to File, New, and then go to Sequence. But the easier way to do it is just to go, like, I'll press cancel and do Command N. Command N. And that'll create a new sequence for you. So, something really important, you're gonna want to know how you shot your footage. Like, if you shot at different, like, frame rates and, sizes, like 720 or 1080, that's okay, but you should know what you shot the majority of. And if you don't, if there is no majority, if it's half and half, I'd go with 720 at 60 frames per second if you shot at that, or if you shot at a lower shutter speed, like 1080 at 30 frames, or 2997. So I shot most of this in 720 at 60 frames per second, so I'm gonna do that, because it's really important. So I'll explain that later when I get into my basics of editing series. So yeah, here is the new sequence. So what we're going to want to do is take this sequence, drag it into my sequences bin, because that's how I organize my stuff. I'll get into that in the other series as well. Then we're going to go to Title, New Title, Default Still, and let's just label this tutorial because I'm doing the tutorial for you guys. So now what we're going to want to do is go to this text thing first, and we're going to click on an area where we want the text. We can move this and stuff later. Just select a random area, and let's just write something random like because I couldn't think of anything. And you can change the font and everything. I like Impact. I think it's a good font. I've always kind of liked it. And yeah, and you can just close that and it will keep it as it is. So next you're going to want to take your film, your what's it called? I'm spacing. Your film burn, you're going to want to drag the video and just take, because you don't need the audio, it just makes things easier. We're going to make the project bigger, and we're going to have the video here. And now we're going to take the text and roll it over this. And we're going to want to make the text longer than the video, because I'll explain that later. So make the text longer than the video, and then what we're going to want to do is go to our effects in this panel, go down to video effects, which I already have open, keying, where is that, keying, click that little down button, and click track matte key, and we're going to want to drag that onto the film burns, not the text, the film burns, or the video clip that you're using for the footage. Then we're going to want to go to Effect Controls. Now if I Command Z, go back, and see that there isn't, and this before I put the track mat on, you can see it's just like this. This is what your effects are going to look like. You'll have your motion settings, your opacity settings, and your time remapping settings. That time remapping's for like slow motion, opacity, transitions, motion, you get the picture. So when we drag the track mat key onto the film burns, make sure you have film burn selected, by the way, otherwise it won't show up. Like, see, I'll click on tutorial and it shows the stuff for tutorial. So I'll go back to the film burn layer, and we'll open up the track mat key, and this is super easy. All we have to do is go to this mat area and change it from none to video 3. Now this will change the mat from where it's at, which is none, to the video 3, which, as you can see, tutorial 3 is in video 3. So we'll click on video 3, and now the footage is replaced. Now the footage is replaced inside of the title. Now what we're going to do, let's put this in the titles really fast. We're going to go back to our original video. Let's find a spot where we want this, and we can go like this. Go to Sequences, grab Tutorial. I already made this because, oh wait. Go back to Film Burns, go to Tutorial because I already made this. Drag it in there, and here we have what we just did. Now what we're going to do is select where we want to be. We're going to press I for in, let play, O for out, and we're just going to drag the video on to where we want. Now you can use the line thing for where you want to mark it. That's usually what I do. It makes things easier, but you can do whatever you want. So here it is. We can always adjust things in it later. Like, for example, let's open the original tutorial. Let's open the original tutorial box. Say if I click on the pointer tool or just press V, I can move this around, and it'll actually move it around real time in the video. So I can just go like this and switch it to there. And now it's like that in the video. So now if I play it, that's what we'll have. Now I didn't put any fade-ins or fade-outs on this, obviously, because I'm doing a tutorial. But yeah, that's basically how to replace footage inside of titles and then put the title onto another video. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like and a favorite. If you have any ideas of things I should do more tutorials on, maybe like a setup video of what I used to film with, then don't forget to leave a comment. And if you want to see more of these series, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See ya. Peace.